What's going on YouTube? So, me and my partner are on home time right now. It is now the end of January. So, everybody who watches my channel, everybody who views everything, just want to say thank you. And if there's any questions that you guys have about the trucking industry, or being new to the trucking industry, or being new to Covenant, or being new to Covenant Transportation, the company, or anything like that, if I can answer them, I will. But I won't know your questions if you don't leave a comment and ask. Now, that being said, like I said, it is the end of January, so I stayed out the entire peak season from mid-October all the way continuously till the end of January. Now, I had a hell of an opportunity during that entire time to make plenty of money, and I did. I made a lot of money. Had all my bills paid, had a lot of things paid off, student loans, etc. Peak season was a great time to make money. So much, in fact, I just wanted to share something with you guys. When I came home on home time, I had a plan. And the last few weeks of peak season allowed me to take care of that plan, allowed me to execute that plan. And that plan was to save up enough money for me to buy a motorcycle. So, without further ado, no payments, straight cash, walked into the dealership, walked out with a set of keys. Here's my used, but new to me, motorcycle that I bought. This is a Yamaha V-Star 1100. It only had 13,000 miles on it. Very clean looking bike, never dropped, one owner. Saddlebags, floorboards, heel shifter, everything. Everything on this bike is still so very clean. Also had aftermarket exhaust pipes, aftermarket windshield, all of it. Beautiful. Beautiful bike. Very, very fun to ride. And keep in mind, this is my first cruiser. I've always had crotch rockets. I had a 2002 Kawasaki Ninja. And my first motorcycle was a street bike. So this is my first cruiser, and I gotta tell you, this is the most comfortable cruiser I've ever rode. Even though it's my first one, I've sat on a lot of cruisers, and this just seems to be fitting. Very comfortable. I could ride it for hours and not have any problems. Now, that being said, I've been at Covenant for, I think, going on 8 months out of training, or my year is coming up within a couple months. So, with that in mind, everybody should know that the first 6 months, training included, don't expect to make a fortune. Okay? Take care of what you need to take care of. And for me, I have a little bit different of a situation. My bills and stuff are not going to be your bills. My things I need to take care of at home are not going to be the same things you may need to take care of. I don't have kids. You may have kids. I don't own a house. You may own a house. You know, I have dual incomes. You may not. So, all them things considered, I try to talk about my success at Covenant and my story here at Covenant. But my story is not going to be the same story as yours. And I understand that. So that being said, on a more truthful note, just like everything in life, what you put into it, you're going to get out of it. So, Covenant is no different. You don't have to stay out for an entire year to make decent money. Whether you stay out 4 weeks, whether you stay out 6 weeks, whether you stay out on the truck for 8 weeks, it doesn't matter. Don't ever lose sight of what's important, and that's family. If you have a family at home, you have somebody waiting for you at home, make sure that they're taken care of. Make sure that they're not missing you too much. Make sure that when you go into a job like this, it's not all about the money, because if it's all about the money, it's going to drive you crazy. Especially on times when it's slow, or you didn't have very many loads that week, or things like that. So, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm not making any money. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that don't do it just for the money. The money's great, but do it because there's something about it that you actually like other than money. So, that being said, you guys have a good day. Have a good rest of the week. And thanks for watching. See ya.